Welcome to The Good Work, a podcast and video series that follows The Event Company, an event design company that specializes in corporate, nonprofit, and social events. Our passion lies in creating one-of-a-kind events that share the good work of organizations we are fortunate to collaborate with. Tune in for conversations with leaders of these great groups, our best advice for your next event, and some behind-the-scenes moments. Now, let us show you the good work. Bring out the cake and the candles. It's the Good Work's first birthday. It's only fitting to celebrate by looking back at some of our favorite memories from the past 52 weeks. Join us in reminiscing on some of the moments that made us smile, made us laugh, and shed a few tears. From all of the laughter, of course. Please welcome to today's vodcast, Addie, Callie, Sarah, and Maddie. Okay, friends, guess what today is?
Podcast day.
Our birthday.
It's our birthday too. Girls, we love a party. So today
and cake.
And cake.
Chocolate cake.
Brooklyn
all
blackout.
of the chocolate. With sprinkles, of course.
Of course.
I just did a vodcast filming just recently here with Abby Bischoff, and we talked about Queen City Bakery cake. You know what I talked about?
Good.
Our cake cutting issue in the Kramer household.
Yep.
It's okay.
Has that been resolved?
Yes,
yet?
we're good. Things are all
Thank
good.
goodness.
Okay, just to bring everybody up to speed, how do you cut a cake? Like, if you are in the United States of America or any other place in the world, don't you usually cut a cake?
Like a normal person.
Like how you cut pizza?
Like
Truly.
you do it fractions.
Yeah, like pizza.
Fractions, yeah.
Like a
And
pizza.
quarters.
Yep.
And yeah. So
Like a quarter for me, a quarter for you, right? If it's Queen City cake.
Yep.
Well, for some reason, the cake tipped over, and so it was like lopsided, right? So I'm going to just give a demonstration here to
Oh,
everybody.
man.
I know. Oh, gosh,
Being
guess what?
serious.
These are
Oh,
fake.
yeah, these are fake. Not real, everybody. Surprise.
IKEA. Still have the tags on them. Okay, so here's your cake. Ready? Like, this is your cake, right? So you would cut, right? Mm-hmm. So in transport to my home, the cake tipped over like this. Mr. Kramer in my household thought, oh, this looks like a good cake. He slices it this way. Like, you can clearly see that this is the top. It's not even American. You don't cut cakes that way.
Drewberry, what you doing?
Then guess what? Then nobody gets the filling down here. One person gets the filling on this layer and nobody gets the filling on that layer. And I know there's different layers, so everybody gets a piece of the cake. But not always.
Yeah.
Not always.
You cut during...
It's kind of weird, Drew. I mean...
Anyway, I love him, but that cake episode was not good.
Oh, boy,
Anyway,
no.
today we are celebrating 52 weeks of vodcast.
So I can't believe it.
I know. I love this. So what we're going to do today is we are going to roll through some of our favorite episodes, which is going to be killer. I'm so excited. And we're going to do this little kind of fun thing. If you've ever seen like behind the scenes when they do like the best episodes of this one, usually you see people like commentate or you kind of see their reactions
Or like
and stuff.
season finales. They always
yeah.
where you run the clips.
Yes.
And
Like Real World or any of those other ones.
Housewives of Orange
Yeah.
County.
yeah.
Dang, where's my Gucci and all that stuff? I should be like sitting on the
kidding.
couch all posh. Anyway, so we're going to kind of go through some of our funniest moments. So we're going to watch some clips and do some commentating. So I don't even know where we're starting. What first one are we starting
I
on?
think we're starting with episode 1. We're taking it
all
all
the
the
way
way back
back.
to the beginning.
Okay. So it's when you guys interviewed me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Our fearless leader.
Do I get to, are we watching one of you guys too?
Yeah.
Okay, so episode 1.
Boy.
Yeah. Episode
Okay.
1 it is.
Let's watch. I know you guys joke about it all the time. Like you count the number of people that I say hi to. I know you think it's real funny. It's not a funny joke. You think it's funny. But it's true. Like we can't not walk. And it's the same for you guys too. I mean, we know so many people when
Yeah,
you're walking
right,
down
yeah.
the street. And
Very
that's
true.
where I want to build our company. And that's why I think we've been so successful of where we're at because this is our town and this is our community.
Wow, my hair is
And I will tell you, being back, like truly living here and every day for the last 5 years, it is such a great feeling because this is the community that helps us grow and vice versa. So
Yeah.
We look so different though. Like your hair's long, my hair's long.
wow, we looked really good for our first episode. Like
No
we looked like we
kidding.
had our stuff together.
Yeah.
That was funny. It is kind of the truth though. Like
We always joke when we count, like we truly count how many people. It was funny. We had a block to go to the other day. And we had 3 people. And I just look at her. I was like, we got to block down the road.
I
And
mean, it's kind of embarrassing when we walk with her because we're like, we don't know any of these people. Like,
Never.
we're like
No.
nobodies.
we are.
No, you're not nobodies.
You just know a lot of people.
I do.
I think
Nothing's
one
changed.
time I did a lap around just like a 1 block lap.
When we went
all the
on
way
our
around.
walking meeting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm serious. I think it was like 7.
Yeah.
Like 7. Like
I feel like
every
that's
like
average.
5 steps, someone was like,
So funny.
Addie. And then she's like, oh, hey. And I was like,
Oh, hey.
I'm lucky to see one person in like a month.
That's why I love this community, though, because like downtown Sioux Falls is like a community within a community.
Yeah.
That's
Totally.
why I love it. But okay, ladies, I'm turning the tables. Then let's watch episode 2 where I interview you guys.
Okay.
The groupie.
The
The
groupies.
groupies.
Yeah, let's watch. You, though,
Yeah.
were really new to the
Well,
team.
It was like my third day.
I don't think
Oh
any of
my
us
God.
will ever let you
No,
live it down.
I'll tell
actually
it.
love
Okay.
how short
my
my hair
third
is.
day.
Looks so cute.
And Addie had gotten asked by the KDLT, a local media station in town,
This
to do a little
episode- this
segment
never gets old,
for
this
like
story.
Halloween activities for kids. So we went on set that day into like their little kitchen area and had all these snacks prepped, whatever. It's like 6
Look at Sarah. Sarah's like,
a.m.
I know.
and
Heard it
going
before.
in and we finish up the segment and
Gonna
we're all
drink my
cleaning.
coffee.
Well, in KDLT is just a large room, so we're
that's right.
we're going live on the main desk. And I'm cleaning up a few ceramic ramekins, and one just falls completely out of the paper towel onto the ground, shatters on live television. Everyone keeps looking at me like, "What are you doing?" And so I was already felt horrible, embarrassed, whatever. And then Addie continues to tell me that it was one of her wedding gifts.
Yep.
That I just dropped.
Thanks, Callie.
And so now I'm known as the klutz, I guess. Like Addie jokes, she used to like buy extra insurance for me.
Which we did. Listeners, we have a huge event coming up here, and we did buy more insurance just in case. Like Callie
It's
does.
the only situation, but I can't live it down.
No, that is not it's- the only situation.
Okay,
though. I mean,
yes,
you're
we
just
need to
all-
update that.
Just don't trust her with every time you carry a lot of things. I'm like, I think you
Are
say
you
something
okay?
about
Like,
plastic.
do you have
right?
We give her like the plastic. You don't let her carry the glass.
Yeah, it's okay, Cal. One of these
That's all right,
days.
I'll take it.
That is so true. And since then, she's dropped a lot of stuff.
Countless. I mean, it's every day.
So you cannot.
It is.
She dropped what? She dropped something. Were we having lunch the other day in here, and something like fell under there? Remember that was silverware or something, or her
a
lunch?
water
Noodle.
bottle.
It was a noodle.
Yeah.
It was a noodle. She like her first bite. She went stabbed the noodle. It got to like here, fell on the ground, and I caught it. I was like, it would not be anyone but Callie.
And okay, so we were in Chicago. No, we were in St. Louis, and we roll in. This awesome Escalade picks us up from the airport. We're driving along. Callie, we all put our luggage in the back, and all of a sudden, here, and I'm like, "What is that?" And she knew exactly what it was, but kind of kept it quiet for a little bit. Then all of a sudden, you're like, again, and the driver's like, "What is back there?" It's her water bottle, like jangling around, bumping up against like the whole back end of the vehicle. All the
Just
time.
another
Yeah.
day.
Just another
She's
day in the life
dented
of me.
so many
I
water
feel like
bottles.
we should just tell all of our people that watch this that Callie comes to work every day with no less than 3 water bottles.
At least.
Correct.
It's true.
Yep.
No
all
less.
big swell bottles, all have
Huge.
dents. The girl needs like investments in
dented.
swell.
I feel like
man.
one
I
time
know, maybe
you
I should
dropped.
maybe I should start becoming an influencer.
Yeah, maybe,
Maybe
should
they'll
be-
start giving
yeah.
me some.
Very, yeah.
I mean, I love the swell bottles, but you dent them up a lot.
One time she dropped one over here and it sounded like a gunshot.
We were in the airport. I've told the story many times, though. We were in the airport in Chicago, and I was in the bathroom. And
It was
I heard
actually
all
Minneapolis, but okay.
Or wherever we were at. And all of a sudden, I heard that sucker drop, and I swear we
you
were
like-
getting like, but I was in the bathroom, and I heard it.
What?
Yeah.
Just outside the hallway. Yeah.
Yikes.
Nice. Maybe we're getting a better backpack that actually
No,
like,
you are
keeps them in.
No, I mean,
Just
like,
what it is.
she'll be carrying a cake plate
That's
and we'll
so
be like,
cute,
do you want me to
klutzy.
carry that, Kelly? Like, you got it.
Who gave her the fragile items?
But it's cute, klutzy. Like,
Yeah.
it's not.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
You're all like, I don't know if I really
It
agree
is
with
funny.
that.
it's
It's
a good
funny.
inside
Yeah.
joke.
Like,
Like,
do you need help?
are you sure you got
Oh my
that?
gosh.
Extra bubble wrap for Cal.
Yes.
All the bubble wrap.
So, okay, next episode is, Ryan Eichler.
Aww.
Aw.
Ryan.
So we just finished up the 6th annual Primetime Gala a couple weeks
back.
So yeah, so it's fun to be able to have Ryan back on. This was a good episode. That man has heart like no other.
does.
So
It does.
let's
Can't wait to
watch.
watch this one.
So you and I met back in, we were just talking about this. I think it was back in 2013.
It was.
Yeah, and I think it was on the urging of Sarah Mogg, our dear friend,
Yes.
saying, you were crazy, Ryan Eichler. You think you're going to put on a show by yourself?
happy
Good luck. He
man.
doesn't
Big show.
age either.
A big show.
And
Yeah,
you and
say
I met
the
for
least.
coffee that day. And first of all, I thought, like, what the heck are they trying to do, first of all? You've got this group of farmers, producers that are just trying to put on a big show. And at that time, we were talking, a couple hundred people, right?
Right.
Oh, a couple
What
hundred
it's come
people.
to.
Look at Maddie's face. Maddie's like, oh.
Like tripled.
Yeah. Gosh, so yeah, we hosted this event just a few weeks ago and we had 1,590 people there at the dinner, just at the gala, and then thousands and thousands at the concert. But wasn't it
unreal.
cool? Because you girls were up on stage with me. You were in the seats. Wasn't it cool to step out on that stage again and just look out into the crowd?
I had maybe the biggest goosebumps I've ever had when
Yeah.
they announced flip the check over
I
and announced
know.
it to Phoenix, South Dakota, and I saw Matt and Christina's faces, and I just
I know.
I had the biggest goosebumps.
I have goosebumps now. I was, when we were backstage when Jared Neiman was still singing, I told him, I said, you may cry tonight. And he started tearing up a little bit. Matt Gasson did. And it is seriously one of the best feelings ever to be a part of this. But the ag industry is hurting right now, and we all know that. And they still came together to raise this kind of money. We're now at 1.229
And some change.
$130 million. Isn't
Yeah.
that nuts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Even in a down economy, we kick some ass.
Yeah. That's
So,
incredible.
Ryan is always welcome back. But next episode, I think we've got our friend John Meyer.
Oh,
John
another.
But we have a party planning committee, which we stole from The Office.
Ooh, we
the
should get
TV
one of
show.
those.
Yeah, party planning.
So you can learn from that.
Didn't we do that taco
And
party just
it's just a
recently?
group
Ooh, I
of
look tan in that
five
one. Look
people,
at that.
and it changes every year. We're having this kind
That's
of
awesome.
Yeah.
You change it up.
Yeah,
That's
and so
incredible. Yeah.
for the retreat, they have a document that says the 2017 retreat. Here's our budget.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
what we spent. Here's where we went.
We need to do.
try to stay close to that.
We need to have a party planning committee.
I think
for
we
the party
should for our
planners.
for the party
Yeah.
planners. I think we
Honestly.
should.
I like how we started doing the monthly lunches, and that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
We're doing chicken Caesar salads, right, this month? Or did I just make that up?
No, I
No,
think that's what we
right.
both said.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's kind of fun. But
Yeah.
John is an awesome guy. Also another downtownie. He and I go way back to hosting or sharing office space together. So that was a fun one to talk about that. At the end of that episode, I remember we're like, thank you, friend. Thank you for being my friend. At the end of that one, do you guys remember that? That was a fun one.
I will say when I'm walking downtown, he is probably the person that says hi the most because he also works downtown. So he's always walking around. So I'll see him blocks ahead, and I'm like, yes, someone to say hi to.
Yes. And he always has his little earbuds in. Just
And he's always on a mission.
Yep. Oh,
He's got
yeah.
long legs, so he walks. He's good.
He's good. People don't know when I have earbuds in because my hair
Yeah.
No.
covers
Getting
it up.
longer now.
Yeah, and
though.
I'll be like, no, I'm on the phone. And people are like, what? I'm like,
She's crazy lady's talking to herself.
like, can I talk? Okay, who's next? We've got, oh my gosh, this is a good one. This is
one
our
of
funniest
ours.
moments.
Yeah.
I just want to start by saying
Oh,
there's
love the
one
glasses.
episode, or there's one, not even episode, there's one, well, I guess you could call it an episode, that took place literally less than a month ago. Did I just say took place?
Yep.
Oh, Kelly,
And- I think I know. I know what you're thinking of.
I was on my way to Minneapolis, and one of our clients had called me and to simply say, we're
This gets
missing
into so many
$500.
episodes. Do you know that?
I
Where was
know. Who would have
$500
ever
for,
thought?
this golf team, actually. And we knew that we didn't have it, right? We cleaned out all the envelopes. So I'm panicked, of course. Like
Every
we don't lose
envelope I
things,
now
and
grab.
we're very thorough. We check all the envelopes.
Sarah too. Sarah's like, do
And
not
what
throw those
happened?
envelopes
I'm like,
away.
girls,
Actually, I
make
called
sure you
both of you guys.
dump it over
Yes,
and
yep.
empty it.
And I was the
nothing.
only one really in town, so Kelly to
Story
the
of my
rescue
life.
had to go dumpster diving for said $500 in cash. So I had to head out
my gosh.
to the dumpsters. Their staff just kind of dropped me off and said good luck. And,
People go downtown.
and so I was able to get the first few bags, and I brought my food service gloves. I was good to go, or thought I was. Well, the dumpster only opens on half the side.
Look at Maddie's
So
face.
all
Look
the
at Maddie's
big-
face. Like, there's
Probably a
I'm
couple
like, thank
days
God I
worth
wasn't there.
of garbage and recycling I went through as well.
Oh,
And actually, when I called them that day, because I called them beforehand and
Yep.
said, we are missing this cash.
I
Our
love those
client may
glasses
have
on
left
you.
it last
I don't wear
night.
that often anymore.
And I think it was Mitch who I had talked to.
Yep.
He goes,
Oh, Mitch
I think
isn't there
there's
anymore,
like
right? Is Mitch
15
there?
bags of
Yeah.
garbage in there.
Yep,
And I said,
at
well,
least.
can you go check just to make sure like you don't see any of these yellow manila envelopes out there? And you didn't answer. So I called Maddie and I'm on this big group text message with everybody, like trying to figure out what to do. And I'm not there. And, we're always like roll up our sleeves, help do whatever we need to do for our clients. And you went
Then I
in the
did.
dumpster.
Yep. And so
for
I
the
had
team.
to.
Took one
I had to go in to the dumpster because I couldn't reach the back. So at first I had got up on the little like stand that they used to like put it into the garbage truck, and her other intern Carly did come with me for the last bit of it.
But all she
and
did
she
was
was like holding
Snapchat.
my legs as I was trying to like reach in to grab it, but then I still couldn't reach it. I'm not very tall. And so I found they make their own benches at this place, and
Wasn't
so
this, like,
they
the
had
three-legged
one of
bench
the
one?
legs out by the
They
maintenance
literally were
shop.
just the
So
legs
I grabbed
just sitting
it,
out,
put it in
waiting for like the
dumpster, and
benches
then
to
had
be
like,
made, and I just
get in and step on that
Borrowed
and
it.
like, balance on that to
Look at
try
that.
to grab the back. And then we didn't find it. After.
And then
Maddie,
Maddie,
your
your comment, your face.
Yeah. I wish we could somehow play
Just
the
a
little
random
video
Snapchat.
of it.
She's like, she's in the dumpster, and Carly's outside of the dumpster, like, hey, we're dumpster diving.
Carly was all neat and pretty, right?
Yeah,
Not
I
getting
looked
in
like
the
I had
dumpster,
just-
not getting in the
Did you
dumpster.
save
And then
that
the next
snap?
day, of course,
Somebody
then our
should
client
have. That
messages
is
us and
funny.
said,
That
oh,
would've
by
been
the way,
so
we found
funny.
the $500 that was missing.
My
Oh
gosh.
man.
good times.
That
Good
dumpster
times.
diving, though, has made it in a lot of episodes this
I don't
year.
think it made it
sticks
into
with
this
you.
one, but at one point you told us like you were literally wearing like a white
Zip
white
up,
shirt,
zip up.
white
Dumpster
shirt, like
dives and
light
diving.
covered. Like I had just got done like working out, so I was like white shirt, like light covered leggings. I was in sandals, but I had to get there, so I had to go straight there. In this.
I just remember talking to Jason after that had happened. He's like, "Oh yeah, we have found that money. We had it the whole time." I'm like, "Huh."
Nice.
I don't think I'm
That's
gonna
right.
tell Callie that ever, but
It's funny. It's something I just laugh about.
Obviously,
now,
it's a
but
good story.
it is
totally,
a good story.
totally,
I bet Nate, our producer, is probably sick of hearing us just talk
probably.
about
But you know,
Nate.
Kelly gets in.
Nate's shaking
He'll
his head right
understand.
now, so that's good. But okay, next one is our Hilton girls, our besties.
love 'em.
Love
Love
'em.
What's your favorite all-time movie?
16 Candles. I heart Jake Ryan.
Oh,
What's happening? Hot stuff.
What's 16 candles?
Oh, of course. I love Duck Dong. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm kidding. Okay. I've seen 16 candles.
Allison has never seen Top Gun yet. So
What?
I have, but I just saw it, like 2 summers ago.
You're
I just,
kidding.
No, I just saw it. One thing that always
Movie
kind
night,
of
ladies.
joked or was kind of funny is, well, the first Make and Trust team would always make fun of me because I had never
Totally.
seen it. And Brian Thompson, the CEO of the company, sent me this picture one time of Tom Cruise and whoever else playing volleyball in their denim.
Dumb.
In their denim. Like,
Such a good
what? It
photo.
doesn't make sense. So then I watched it that summer. So I'm all Top Gunned up.
Yep.
Really? What would be one song on the soundtrack of your life?
Still going. Oh, I bet I know what she's gonna say. I remember.
I'm going to say it. I'm a bitch.
Totally. Sure, she is. Totally. She can be. So
good.
She can be.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Because
you
my
are.
bosses are probably
You are.
listening. But
You are who
life
you
is a
are.
highway.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. There
you go. Go.
Like the Cars movie, like when they sing in the car, Rascal Flatts.
Rascal
version?
Flatts.
Yeah,
No, I
Rascal
think there's
Flatts.
a different
Yeah, there is
Isn't
an
there
older
an
one.
older
Yeah, there's
version?
the-
Again.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm old.
That is totally true, though. Like, well, first of all, I don't understand who in the 80s played volleyball, sand volleyball in denim shorts. They were so tight. I'm
The
not
80s.
talking like hot tight. I'm like, why tight? Look at Maddie.
I don't
Maddie's
know.
like, it was
It's my
hot.
favorite scene from the whole movie, so I'm glad they did.
I love how she said, though, like, the I'm a bitch song, because she can be, but that's what makes her good at what she does. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
But she's not like
Not-
a bitch.
yeah,
she's
no
like
kidding.
a baddie. She's like, I'm gonna get this stuff done.
Done. Yeah. Totally.
yeah, she is.
Totally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she is. Okay, next
Love
one.
it.
Internships,
Oh,
is that
man,
right?
This would be one of my
Oh,
favorites.
dang, Maddie, you're going to get sizzled on this one.
Oh,
interview, Addie was talking to me, and I was, trying to be very receptive and responsive, and really trying to get my foot in the door. And she was like, "Yeah, some people don't know the difference between a 120 and a 9, like the sizes of linens." And I was like, "Yeah, some people don't."
First thing you told me, she even knew linen sizes, and I'm like,
I got out the
real
interview, and I was like,
impressed.
"What are the linen sizes?"
We need to do better reference checking.
It is our first question on every intern interview.
Do you know the linen size?
People need to know that stuff.
I know.
And I know as an intern, you're not supposed to know it all. And I totally get that. But that was funny. I can't believe you lied to us.
Did you know what they were before this?
No, but I quickly learned after.
Yeah, you do quickly learn.
Yeah. I did not know.
Sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it.
You did good.
Yes, yeah.
Gosh. Okay, we've got Pinnacle Productions. I think that one is the next one.
Yeah.
If this is one, I don't even know what one this is. There's so many moments with the Pinnacle team over the years. Sweet Jesus, we've slept in all the same beds together. We've planned surprise weddings together. We've drank tequila.
Weird
Tequila together.
Too many late nights of where it's delusional, where you're like, oh my goodness.
So we
can't
were-
believe I'm even saying this.
We were just at an event out of town together, and the first thing I had asked the guys, I'm like, Nate was there too. I'm like, so who's staying the night? Who's spending the night? And all that. Jeff goes, we're not drinking tequila tonight.
You only do that once.
I know. We have a lot of fun together. Okay, let's take a peek. Some days for 20 hours a day, right? So, I mean, we really have to like each other a lot if we are working together that closely.
And
we love each other at the end.
Yeah, totally.
And there were 3 events that week. So it's not just the one. So there's multiples on top.
Oh,
and
man.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and it's good because there's always good communication, good direction. And we both know, I think, that at the end of the day, we both have each other's best interest at heart, which is what makes it work.
And we're really good at flying by the seat of our pants, too, when stuff does not. I mean, you literally flew. We talked about this in a recent podcast about flying underneath of the stage. And oh my gosh, I will still forget that. Running and going. There's nothing that we will not do for our clients.
No, there really isn't. And if it can happen, we're going to make it happen.
Just have visuals. Like that man ran and all of a sudden he sprinted. He's in a suit. And all of a sudden you see this giant 300-pound man. Well, I don't know how much he weighs, but
now it's out there.
see this giant man bolting underneath the stage. And I'm like, is this for real happening? But truly, I mean, he's right though. There's nothing that we would not do for our clients. I mean, we've done a lot of
legal.
stuff.
I don't flirt with it a little bit, but it's got to be pretty much legal.
Well, I just think about the event we had a couple weeks ago, Farm to Fork.
Yeah.
And we called them 2 days before the event and said, can you come help us?
Yeah.
And they make it happen.
Yeah.
So they're
the Pinnacle
truly,
team, it's truly there.
Yeah.
Couldn't do without them.
How do you do those things, Maddie? Yeah. Okay. I think we're going to talk about Pinterest. I think that's the next one, right?
Ooh.
Pinterest.
Okay.
Do you try to replicate it yourself, but you just don't have the means or the budget, resources, whatever it looks like?
In my case,
or
Probably
talent.
artistic talent.
You're super creative and talented,
You are.
but some people, I always joke when I see people's Insta stories or Instagrams or
No.
Snapchats where hashtag Pinterest fail. They try to make this gorgeous cake and it's lopsided and all over. You and I did a recipe recently. Do you remember that was from Pinterest? We did this brownie recipe.
Yes.
For me, it didn't turn out as well. It got better with days. Sad brownie
Those
beans.
are
Weird.
really
I know. It shouldn't. So I shared them with the office. You guys were like, those are bomb.
They were so good.
But they were so bad the first day. They were hot. I don't know how. So the moisture in the refrigerator, some God miracle made these
I don't know how. You came back that first day, I
miracle.
made some brownies and they're not good. And usually you come in raving about your stuff.
Yeah.
And then you're all of a sudden, 2 days later, you brought them in. They're they're really good. I was like, you told me 2 days ago they were bad. And she's like, I promise they're better. And I was like, that doesn't happen. It just doesn't
so
happen.
good. It was so good.
We've had a lot of Pinterest successes on our team, for design wise, but we've had our share of fails. So you're
Totally.
yeah. And the thing that Pinterest, and I think I talked about in that episode, is that Pinterest is a liar. They are straight up
totally
a liar.
liar.
Because they're you have brides or clients or whatever that they're seeing these gorgeous things. And they're like, oh, I want to do this whole thing. And you're like, okay, great. That's
It'll be $100,000.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or it will require the most ideal day outside in order to do.
Do you remember that picture I
Or even
showed
if
you
you-
from BizBash of all those backpacks on the wall.
Yeah.
Do you remember that just
yes.
recently? There's like 9,000
Yeah.
backpacks.
Yeah.
Jeepers.
Dream on,
Even like
Jansport. I don't know where you get all the backpacks because that is a lot of backpacks.
But even like simple things, like we've tried to like get a little crafty and we'll like make something, and some blog will have some sort of like, oh, you just need this little bit of fishing line, and like you do it, and all of a sudden you watch it topple on top of you, and you're like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like,
Fail.
fail.
Not happening.
Yeah.
Well, whatever, Pinterest.
Okay, I think this is our last one for
Oh my gosh.
this episode.
Oh, Renata!
And it's our friend Renata from the Bay.
From First
I
National Bank in Sioux
love
Falls.
her.
Yeah.
I have way too much paper, colored pens, washi tape.
Oh, that's right. Washi tape.
I love glitter. There's never too much
She's
glitter.
like her own unicorn, isn't she?
Yeah, she
Sparkles,
is.
Washi
She is.
tape, colored
Yes.
markers.
Why not?
Pens.
Let's have fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
Do your pens mean stuff?
Yes. Typically, and I hate admitting this, but it matches my
We were in a
outfit
meeting
for the day.
recently.
So
Shush, it does not.
I-
Does it?
yes,
Totally
I
did.
will likely go
Totally
back and
did.
get my gray pen out.
I don't know why I'm
today
whispering,
and
but
gray
yeah, I have
one.
never heard that before.
Oh, don't tell me that. Like
That's a
me,
good
right?
way. No, I mean, I've never heard that they match it to their clothing. Like I've heard of, and we do it on our team, like when we have, whether it's a revenue generating meeting or a sponsorship meeting for a nonprofit, they're in green because green equals money.
Yes,
right?
that's my HR pen is green always.
Oh, yeah.
She's like surprised. Right.
Yeah. Like, don't tell anybody. Yeah, we were in a meeting recently with them, and her pen matched her outfit.
Yeah. What, I can't remember. Was it might have been
Gray?
Gray,
Black,
and then I think I
Might
saw
have
her
been
in
black, I
black
can't remember,
ones.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like so
I would-
thoughtful. Like we
I
just pick up random pens.
I didn't
all
even
the
know
time.
gray pens existed. First
Yeah,
of all,
you do pick up
so-
random pens. You're the pen stealer. You pick
You
up.
steal them right back. We'll put them like in the community pile, and then she'll be like,
I mean, I did clean out my purse when we were in Mitchell recently. Remember, I switched purses into that
Yes.
cute pink one. And I'm like, well, there's like 17 pens just in my like lipstick holder. I mean, it happens. For on the record though, I don't have any of those good pens that you like that I bought and that you, I think,
Oh, the Sharpie
I've now
pens.
since bought them that I'm very protective of.
they're like our thank you card pens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't have any
but they're
of those.
really
but
good.
they are
like
good.
sometimes I feel like intimidated to ask to use that pen because it's like so precious.
It
I
is
feel like
precious.
they watch us when we use
Yeah.
it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna
And
break
give
it.
it
Like don't
back.
push too hard. Don't like use up the ink.
Right.
They're good pens.
I know.
But kudos to Renata. That's crazy.
She really
Aspire
is like
to
a
be her.
unicorn.
Yeah.
I know.
She is.
I know. She loves the glitter,
love
the
it.
washi tape, everything.
What's washi tape?
Oh my gosh. So it's like there are these little spools, probably like that big, maybe Callie, maybe
Yeah.
a little bit bigger. And usually they're like fun, creative, like
Patterns.
patterns or like they have
Oh.
polka dots on them or gold. And sometimes you,
Cute.
like I used washi on my boys' science posters, even though they did them. For
For the
most
record,
part.
yeah, for the record.
I mean, but I used like fluorescent washi.
School's out,
on
kids.
True. But yeah, so I just use the washi tape. But they have different, like they have camo and glitter and
Yeah,
polka
there's
dots
like
and
patterns. And
lots
stuff.
of patterns.
Interesting.
Yeah, but they're really
A
kind of
lot of people use them in their planners.
Yeah. Like
Oh.
to
when
mark
they make
different
their own
things.
planners.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, take some
Washi.
tips from Ren.
Yeah.
Anyway, those are fun. I think we're going to do a whole nother segment of this too. There were so many of them. When you guys were doing the content for these ones, I was pretty pumped to see how many.
I know there was
Episodes
just so
that there
many
are.
good ones this year. It's just been too.
Can
fun.
you believe that it's been a year?
I
though?
cannot. That is so crazy.
Wow.
So cool.
We were dreaming this up last year we dreamt it when we were in the snow.
Yeah, yeah.
But then, so that was in April. We really didn't act on it till July.
June.
So yeah, it took me a little while
And
to
then
be
it
like,
moved pretty
okay.
quick. Yeah.
And we were trying to come up with a name. That was so fun. We were just
And
sitting
the
brainstorming.
The
logo.
logo and the like recorded intro
And your coffee cup.
Yes.
All that stuff.
all of it.
I remember when this is a little behind the scenes, but I was recording the intro and I did parts of it, I think, at one point, and then I came to Nate's and did the other recording, but I had just finished up a dentist appointment, so my lips were all numb and my whole mouth was numb. That's my first cavity getting filled last year. Jeez.
Big year first for you.
And I remember having actually it's probably this lip gloss or maybe it was lipstick on there, and he's like, you have some on your teeth. And I'm like, I can't feel my teeth. But with recording, like, I was like, I felt like I couldn't even talk. And we just kept
really
doing it.
enunciate her
But I
words.
remember biting my tongue or biting my lips because I remember like it was like
You can't move your lips fast enough.
like I had no bottom lip or something. But anyway, here we are. Do you ever get sick of the music?
Never.
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do you?
I really don't. I don't know.
I don't know. Kind of the other day, I'm like, man, maybe we need like a different jam.
a jingle.
No, not a jingle, but like I'm not gonna be singing like
Good work. Just record it right now.
Yeah, why not? We'll just do it now. Awesome. Well, I'm excited for the next grouping. So hit us up
soon.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. Yeah.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of The Good Work.
And thank you for tuning in today and listening throughout the past year.
Don't forget to subscribe to The Good Work on YouTube and iTunes and follow the event company on social media
To stay up to date on all of the good work we are a part of each day.